This week at NASA.
3, 2, 1, fire!
The Orion team conducted a successful test of a launch abort motor for the agency's next-generation spacecraft. The 5.5-second ground test firing was conducted at the Alliant Tech Systems facility in Promontory, Utah. Standing 17 feet tall and 3 feet in diameter, the abort motor is a 500,000-pound thrust primary motor designed to lift the crew module off the Ares 1 booster rocket and out of harm's way in the event of an emergency during launch or while on the pad. The milestone brings NASA's Constellation program one step closer to completion of the Orion vehicle that'll carry astronauts to the International Space Station in 2015 and back to the Moon by 2020. Technicians and scientists got more familiar with the 2.5-meter infrared telescope on NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, or SOFIA, during 7 nights of operational testing. The performance tests at the Dryden Aircraft Operations Facility in Palmdale, California, checked a number of telescope functions, including star tracking. And another key piece of hardware has been installed aboard SOFIA. The high-speed imaging photometer for occultation, or HIPPO, will support a month-long study of the telescope's optical performance. SOFIA is scheduled to begin its 20-year mission of great observatory-class astronomical science in 2010. A special awards ceremony highlighted NASA's first Small Business Symposium in Washington. Deputy Administrator Shanna Dale and Assistant Administrator for the agency's Office of Small Business Programs, Glenn Delgado, presented awards recognizing those who played a significant role in supporting NASA's small business goals.
The significance of the awards are to recognize NASA civil servants as well as our industry partners. What we recognize in as civil servants are the best contracting team, which means the team that went out of their way to make sure that small businesses received an award, and they structured the contract so it was small business friendly.
The 2-day conference familiarized industry, academia, and domestic small businesses with NASA's future missions and initiatives, and the skills, resources, and technologies needed to achieve the agency's goals. NASA representatives also provided information about conducting business with the agency and its prime contractors. The QuickSat satellite team is among this year's recipients of a prestigious Pecora Award for contributions to understanding our home planet. Since 1999, QuickSat has advanced Earth science research and helped improve environmental predictions using a scatterometer for early detection of ocean storms and the exploration of global ocean wind patterns. A scatterometer transmits high-frequency microwave pulses to Earth's surface and measures the strength of the radar pulses that bounce or scatter back. The QuickSat mission team includes personnel from NASA, the Jet Propulsion Lab, Ball Aerospace, and the University of Colorado. NASA and the Department of the Interior present annual Pecora Awards to honor the memory of William T. Pecora, former director of the U.S. Geological Survey and Undersecretary of Interior.
4,142 so far.
Former NASA astronaut John Harrington has completed his cross-country bicycle tour to promote student interest in science, technology, engineering, and math. Harrington arrived at the Kennedy Space Center 3 months and more than 4,100 miles after departing from Cape Flattery, Washington. Harrington met with school students in every state through which he bicycled.
I think it's important kids realize that things they do in life can be challenging, and the things that are most satisfying in life that you do are the most challenging things. I think riding a bike, flying in space, when you graduate from high school, college, they have to tie that all together. And if they do, then they'll be successful, and that's the point behind the whole thing.
Harrington became the first Native American to fly in space aboard Shuttle Endeavour in 2002. As a mission specialist on STS-113, Harrington logged more than 330 hours in space, almost 20 hours of which were spent on 3 spacewalks.
This shot was taken at the last launch I went to in Kazakhstan, Expedition 18. I like this one because it's a unique perspective that I hadn't gotten before. It's taken from down inside the flame trench. I had tagged on to the backup crew, and they were given a VIP tour, and they took us down into the flame trench, and So it was really fun to be able to get this whole perspective, to see it all the way from top to bottom.
The photos of NASA headquarters senior photographer Bill Ingalls are on exhibit at the Washington School of Photography. Ingalls' celebrated images from around the world document select moments in the U.S. and Russian space programs, from the Kennedy Space Center to Kazakhstan.
I chose to make this show about Russia and Kazakhstan and NASA relationships with the Russians, primarily because I felt that it was something that a lot of folks haven't seen. And it was something that I had a unique perspective on that I could show others.
Among his many photographic achievements, Ingalls has documented the groundbreaking collaboration between the U.S. and Russia on the International Space Station since 1991. United Press International selected one of his pictures as among the best of 2007. The showing helped kick off Photo Week DC, a special citywide exhibition celebrating photography.
I was in one of these positions waiting, to get this picture and thinking, oh my God, it's going to look the same as every launch I've ever shot here. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy walking through the field towards the rocket. And I was thinking, oh yes, please, just stop. I was so happy when this guy walked into my frame at the last moment. I was like, thank God I've got something different that'll make this picture stand out from the other ones that I've shot.
And that's This Week at NASA. For more on